Hello everyone, I am Manish, enrolled as an advocate in Delhi High Court. Today we are going to discuss upon the RERA Act 2016. So in this video we will cover majorly 5 points. First, introduction to RERA. Second, procedure regarding registration under RERA. Third, rules regarding registration. And fourth, exemptions. And the last is duties of the promoter. So let's start with the first one. The RERA Act firstly came on 1st of May 2016 with 59 of 92 sections were notified, but later on 1st May 2017 it was came into force completely. And as per the rule of the RERA Act, all the state have to establish a RERA authority in the state within 1 year of the commencement of the act. Now come to the objectives of the act. So the first objective of the RERA Act is to save the interest of the buyer as well as the seller. Secondly, to regulate and promote the real estate sector. Third, to establish a speedy redressal mechanism. Fourthly, to establish an appellate tribunal to hear appeals from the decision of the adjudicating officer as well as from the authorities. To create transparency in redressal system and to create a single window for time-bound approval of the projects. Now move to our second point, procedure to get RERA registration number. To get a RERA registration number, a promoter has to submit an application with some attachments to the RERA authority. After that, RERA authority has to give reply within 30 days of the application. So there are 3 scenarios. In first scenarios, the authorities grant the application and give the login ID and password to the promoter. In second scenario, the RERA authority rejects the application with some reasons recorded therein. But in third scenario, where RERA authority is not able to give answer within 30 days, then it will be considered as a deemed registration. Now move to our third point, rules regarding the registration. So there are 2 circumstances. In first, no promoter shall sell, market, book, advertise and invite persons to purchase without registering. And in second circumstances, if there is an ongoing project on the date of commencement of the act, then the promoter shall have to register the project under the RERA authority within 3 months of the commencement of the act. Now come to our next point, exceptions under RERA Act 2016. If the plot size is less than 500 square meters or the number of apartments are less than 8, then there is no need to register under the RERA authority or RERA Act. Secondly, if the completion certificate has been issued before or on the date of commencement of the act. Next is, if the project is a redevelopment project which does not include any promotion, any invite person to purchase, then also there is no need to register under the RERA authority or RERA Act. Now move to our last point, duties of the promoter. So the first duty of the promoter is to create a web page on the website of the authority and enter all the details of the project as per section 4 of the act for public viewing, which includes the details of the registration granted by the authority and quarterly up to date the list of the number and types of the apartment and plots, quarterly up to date the list of number of garage book and quarterly up to date list of approval taken and the approvals which were pending subsequent to the commencement of the certificate and quarterly up to date the status of the project. It is also the duty of the promoter that if any advertisement and prospectus issued or published by the promoter shall mention the website address and the RERA registration number with other material information. So it was a brief video only, and that's it for today. Thanks for watching.